Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to Sikhi Seva Mission UK. Thank you for joining me today. Before we begin, I would like to explain the Sikh greeting. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. This means the Khalsa belong to Waheguru and the Fateh belong to Waheguru. The word Fateh means victory. However, in Sikhism, Fateh is much deeper than winning a battle. It means victory over our own ego, anger, greed, attachment, and pride. It reminds us that true success comes from following God's will and living according to truth. Every time a Sikh say Fateh, they are reminded to remain humble and to remember that all success belongs to Waheguru. Today, I would like to talk about one of the most recognizable symbols of Sikhism, the Nishan Sahib. Many people see it outside a Gurdwara and think it is simply a flag. But Nishan Sahib is much more than a flag. It is a symbol of faith. It is a symbol of service. It is a symbol of equality. It is a symbol of courage. It is a symbol of hope. And above all, it is a symbol of Guru's presence. The Nishan Sahib is the Sikh flag that stands outside every Gurdwara around the world. It is usually saffron in color and carries a Khanda symbol. It stands high above the Gurdwara, so it can be seen from the great distance. For Sikhs, the Nishan Sahib is like a welcome sign. It tells everyone, you are welcome here. You will be treated equally here. You will find kindness here. You will find the Guru's teaching here. In the past, traveling was difficult. People traveled by foot or horseback. There were no mobile phones. There were no maps. There were no hotels in many places. Imagine a tired traveler walking for many miles. They are hungry, they are thirsty, they are tired. Then suddenly, in the distance, they see the Nishan Sahib waving in the wind. Immediately their heart feels comfort. They knew there is a Gurdwara nearby. There will be food. There will be shelter. There will be kindness. There will be no discriminations. The Nishan Sahib became a symbol of hope for everyone, not only for Sikhs but for all people. One of the most important teachings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, equality. Guru Nanak taught that all human beings are equal. No one high, no one is a low, no one is a superior because of wealth, race, nationality, or social status. The Nishan Sahib stand as a reminder of this message. Whenever the Nishan Sahib stand, there should be equality, respect, compassion, service, faith. This is why people of all religious background and culture are welcome in the Gurdwara. The Guru's house belongs to everyone. One of the greatest example of equality in Sikhism is a Langar. Langar is the free community kitchen found in every Gurdwara. Anyone can come and eat. The food is free, the welcome is free, the service is free. Everyone sits together as equals. Rich and poor, young and old, Sikh and Non-Sikh, everyone sit together. This was a revolutionary idea when introduced by the Sikh Gurus. The Nishan Sahib reminds us that no person should go hungry and that we should always help those in need. Now let's us think about its color. Why is the Nishan Sahib saffron? The saffron color is not chosen simply because it looks beautiful. It has a very deep meaning. It represents courage, sacrifice, fearlessness, commitment. Throughout the Sikh history, many Sikhs sacrificed everything for their faith. Some lost their homes, some lost their wealth, some even gave their lives. Yet they never abandoned their beliefs. The saffron color reminds Sikhs to be stand up for truth and justice. Whenever I see the Nishan Sahib waving in the wind, I am reminded of those brave Sikhs who remained loyal of their Guru despite great suffering. It reminds me that faith is not just something we speak out, it is something we live. Guru Arjan Dev Ji became the first Sikh Gurus be martyred. Despite great suffering, he remained peaceful and faithful to God. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji gave his life defending the religious freedom of others. He stood for the right of people to practice their own faith. Guru Gobind Singh Ji sacrificed everything for rightness. His four sons, known as four Sahibzade, shown extraordinary courage and faith. These sacrifices continue to inspire Sikhs today. The Saffron Nishan Sahib remind us of their courage and commitment. The Nishan Sahib carries the Khanda, the main symbol of Sikhism. The Khanda teaches important lessons. In the center is a double-edged sword called a Khanda. It represents truth and justice. Around it is a circle called a chakra. The chakra has no beginning and no end. It reminds Sikhs that God is eternal. On each side are two kirpans. These represent Miri and Piri. Miri means responsibility in the world. Piri means spiritual life. Together they teach Sikhs to balance both. A Sikh should remember God but also serve society. A Sikh should pray but also stand up against injustice. At the heart of Sikhism is Sewa. Sewa means selfless service, helping others without expecting anything in return. In Gurdwara around the world, volunteers cook food, clean floors, wash dishes, and help visitors. Many Sikhs also help during floods, earthquake, pandemic, and other emergencies. The Nishan Sahib reminds Sikhs that serving humanity is one of the highest form of worship. The Nishan Sahib is treated with great respect. Its covering is changed when necessary. It is carefully cleaned and maintained. Sevadar often prepare themselves respectfully before performing this service. For Sikhs, this is not simply a task. It is an act of love. It is an act of devotion. It is a way of expressing gratitude to the Guru. Have you ever noticed how high the Nishan Sahib stands? There is a practical reason. It allows people to see the Gurdwara from far away. But there is also deeper lesson. The world often teaches people to become great through pride. The Sikh Gurus taught that true greatness comes through humility. The higher the Nishan Sahib stands, the more is a remind us to remain humble. If we wish to rise high in life, we must first learn to serve others. The greatest Sikhs in history were also greatest servants. Even if we are not Sikhs, the Nishan Sahib teaches lessons that everyone can follow. It teaches us to respect others, to help those in need, to treat everyone equally, to stand up for what is right, to be courageous, to remain humble, to serve other communities. These values can make the world is a better place for everyone. The Nishan Sahib is not just a flag, it is a beacon of hope. It is a symbol of equality. It is a reminder of service. It is a reminder of courage. It is a reminder of sacrifice. And above all, it is a reminder of Guru teachings. The next time you see the Nishan Sahib standing proudly outside a Gurdwara, remember that it is a presence much more than piece of cloth. It represents a message of faith, love, service, and humanity. May we all learn to live with kindness. May we all learn to live with humility. May we all learn to help others. May we all learn to stand for truth. Thanks for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe to Sikhi Seva channel UK channel on YouTube and other media channels. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.